Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Libra, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Libra, I hope that you're doing well. This is your 2026 overview forecast reading. I'm going to be using 2 decks for your reading today. The first one for the overall energy is going to be from the Soul Coaching deck. And for the tarot portion of the reading, it's going to be from the Artist Decoded Tarot. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Angel, Spirit, Guides, what messages do you have for Libra? Wow. This is beautiful. Capricorn got a similar feel to their message, and they didn't get the same card, but they got a similar kind of joyous feeling to their 2026 overview. You got the number 14 card, which corresponds to the Temperance energy, the Sagittarius energy of the major arcana of the tarot. The Temperance card actually always reminds me of Libra's card in the tarot, which of course is the Justice card. But Temperance is another kind of balance. It's another kind of feeling where we are pacing ourselves. There's a sense of transmuting energy for the better, for the positive, for the progressive with Temperance. And the card that you got is Delight. I can't think of anything more beautiful for a 2026 forecast reading than getting a card that says, your theme for this year is delight. We can see the energy. Is this literally like a ring around the rosies situation? I don't know what cultural, where they do. I guess this is like kind of like a game. I don't know where they play this or do something like this. It feels kind of like a wedding celebration. So you could be getting married this year. It's just so bright and colorful, and it feels hopeful, optimistic, positive. The light source in the background, the sunlight, is just beaming. It's just shining down on these children. And when you see children in oracle cards, or it kind of suggests innocence, purity. It suggests newness, wonderment, opportunity for learning, for developing. It's just kind of magical, actually. But there's this sense of, I see all of this here. There's a sense of teamwork, camaraderie. There's a kind of gathering around a single idea, gathering around a single focus. So there could be a part of you that is working together on a team, working together with people, trying to make something happen. Maybe if it's not a team of people working on a project, maybe it's just a team of people engaging in an activity that you find exciting, like maybe a sports team or arts and crafts or music or something. It's just like coming together and celebrating. It's really beautiful, Libra. I mean, there's what can we're going to get into the tarot, but what can we say about that could possibly be, who am I to question this happiness? Certainly not me. Something to embrace. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards of clarifier. The first 2 cards I'm going to show you are what we're leaving behind, what Libra is leaving behind. The second 2 cards are going to be what Libra is welcoming in 2026. And the third set is going to be advice from Spirit, or what we are embracing. I am not taking any reversals in this reading, Spirit has asked me to have all the cards in the upright. I've always read reversals. Ooh, that one just shot out of the deck there. I've always read reversals, but Spirit has asked me not to read reversals in the past couple months, so I'm going to honor what Spirit wants. What are we releasing? Six of Pentacles. It's interesting because the Six of Pentacles is the Justice card in the Minor Arcana. This idea of equal give and take. I think it's this sense that what you're releasing is this idea that everything has to be kind of tit for tat. Maybe there was a part of you, and just take it as it resonates, but I'm kind of feeling strongly about this one. There could have been a part of you that was feeling, as you would because you're a Libra, that some situation in your life was very unfair. And you could have had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder because of that feeling. And I feel as, and it could be wrapped up in connection with Spirit, like it's kind of like, why would God forsake me? That kind of, I don't think that it necessarily has to be that dramatic, but there are people that are in that position, and I'm not taking that away from them, but at the same time, I feel as though for you in particular, you're looking at that attitude of, you know, where I thought I was owed something, or you're just releasing that and saying, you know, I'm just going to live the best life that I know how to live. If people want to come along with me, great. If people want to reciprocate, great. I might not be giving to situations that don't deserve my time and effort and emotions, but if I'm going to give, I give freely. I don't expect anything in return. And I embrace that and internalize that in my heart. If I'm going to give, I give freely. It's important. Not a lot of people can do that. And then where does that leave you? In a beautiful energy of the King of Cups. King of Cups is emotionally mature. The sense that you might not wear all your feelings on your sleeve, but you're very aware of what your feelings are and you have ready access to them. Not necessarily your wheelhouse. It's not necessarily something that you advertise, but you've kind of come to this resolve within yourself that I'm no longer going to deny what it is that I feel. I'm no longer going to squelch any of my feelings, but I'm also not going to let that prevent me from connecting with others. It's really, really beautiful. I'm going to ask what felt unfair, because I'm curious and a little nosy. What was it that we're releasing, that feeling of unfairness? What did it have to do with? What was that feeling of unfairness that Libra is releasing? You see? Six of Pentacles back down to the Five of Pentacles. Could have to do with another person here that once walked beside you, maybe no longer, and not because anything bad happened to them, but maybe, you know, there's like a rift. Five of Pentacles is the feeling of being left behind, left out in the cold, forsaken and forgotten. You're leaving that behind. Very clear. Very, very clear. Five of Pentacles, it's not a great energy. It's literally like the opposite of this, where everybody is joined together and things feel warm and inviting. Here, it just feels like a snowy landscape and we're stuck outside. It's weird. I hear I'm clairaudient, so I hear things very clearly. I hear the footfalls and the crunching of the steps in the snow. Usually when we find ourselves walking in the snow, okay, I'm just not going to say usually. When I find myself in a situation where I am not in a car and I am walking in the snow, I'm usually by myself. And so that sound is like reverberating between my ears. And it's very quiet. Can feel a little isolated. There's a sense of what you're releasing is this isolation. Maybe you isolated yourself out. Or you got some idea in your head that no one wanted you, or no one wanted you to partake in what was going on, and you're releasing all of that. It's like, you were always welcome, Libra. You were the one that made the decision that you didn't want to be a part of it. That's just for some, but Spirit is giving me that message. You're no longer isolating yourself out. Like, it's literally like, oh, do you want to come to the bar with us and get a drink? Do you want to go play pickleball? Do you want to go for a hike with us? Like, or go to the beach and blah blah blah. And it was always no, I don't feel like it. You're not saying no anymore. What are we welcoming? 2026, Knight of Wands. Not saying no anymore. A little bit of fly by the seat of our pants. The Knight of Wands is very passionate, takes risks, takes chances, spontaneous, goes after what they want, looks good while doing it, of course, because you're Libra, obviously. You're welcoming it. You're welcoming the spontaneity. I think there could have been like a period of time where you were just very insular. You know, maybe the everyday person in your life, a coworker, or even a friend, might not have noticed. But you knew. You knew that you were kind of keeping to yourself, and that's absolutely fine. But you're just not in that mood anymore. You want to be, your spirit saying, I want to be where the people are, which I think is from the movie that I cannot stand, which is The Little Mermaid. Don't come at me. I cannot stand The Little Mermaid, but I want to be, I hear it in my head as I'm clairaudient. I want to be where the people are. Okay, now I have to finish the lyric. It's like, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free, wish I could be a part of their world, part of that world, whatever. Ugh, I don't like The Little Mermaid, but that might be your favorite movie, so no offense. But it's the sense, I want to be where the people are, embracing that. And curiosity, right? Page of Swords. What is it that people are doing these days? I haven't been out in a minute. What is it that people are doing these days? Page of Swords can be the little spy of the tarot, so maybe you're checking out some social media sites, people's social media. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're asking around, oh, I noticed that so-and-so has workout clothes. Oh, do they go work out? Or, oh, they play pickleball? What do they do? I don't know why pickleball is coming up, but maybe you're just meant to play pickleball. Not sure. Page of Swords is the card of curiosity, the wanting to learn more, asking pertinent questions, communicating, taking initial steps, baby steps, but important steps. And finally, advice from Spirit. What are we embracing now? This is the card that shot out of the deck and across the table. It's the Page of Cups, another page. Page of Cups. Authentic gesture of love or friendship. You're opening up now. You're giving your little cup to somebody and saying, hey, do you want to be friends? Do you want to hang out? Looks like you guys are having a good time. Can I join? And I promise you the answer is going to be yes, Libra. We've been waiting for you to hang out. We've been wanting to hang out with you because you're cool, because you're fun, you're funny, you're smart. We've been wanting to invite you over, but you always say no. Sorry, it was weird. Sorry, there was something that kind of slightly moved. I think I know what it is, but it just caught me off guard. Sorry about that. I don't know that it was spirit. I don't think it was spirit. It could have been. Sorry, that was really distracting. Why did that happen? I'm gonna pull a card on it. Spirit stopped me in the middle of the message because they want me to pull another card. King of Pentacles. I think this is not your energy. I think this is somebody who is approaching you. King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be one of those signs, doesn't have to be, but it's somebody in a position of power, of influence, somebody who is a very stable personality, has a lot going for them, has worked very hard worker. I think this person is approaching you and you are approaching them. I don't know if this is a potential love interest or just somebody you're interested in getting to know, getting to work with, asking questions to. This King of Pentacles seems very important. Important enough to interrupt me mid-sentence. So if there's somebody that approaches you that you might be like, why are they talking to me? Don't doubt it. Just say hi. Hi, my name is Libra. It's so nice to meet you. How are you doing? Seven of Wands. This is advice from Spirit. Spirit saying unblock. Unblock yourselves. So Seven of Wands can be part of defensiveness and blocking. They're not telling you to be defensive. They're telling you to unblock. Let go. Open up, Libra. Open up. So it seems like the theme for 2026 is Spirit just to give peace a chance. Is that John Lennon? All we are saying is give peace a chance. This could have something to do with somebody that you've been on the outs with. Person back here, even though this is what we're releasing, right? Maybe we're just releasing that person's hold over us. You know, maybe there's been some kind of, because now Spirit is singing Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Now we got Bad Blood. We used to have Mad Love. So as long as bad blood exists in your heart, it continues to rule you. So if you end up releasing that, it kind of allows your heart to open up. And I think that's the point of this, to allow your heart to open up. I haven't been reading from the book, but I want to read from the book for you, Libra, the Soul Coaching book, number 14. Delight. Clap your hands with joy and let your inner child play. Be silly or play hooky or take the day off. This isn't the time to buckle down and get to work. This is when you should be madcap and spontaneous. Have fun. Your spirit guardians are delighted when you're filled with childlike wonder, joy, and exuberance. When just one person experiences true delight, this joyous energy radiates outward like ripples in a pool, reaching even the farthest shores of humanity. Your pleasure can rejuvenate you and can have a powerful healing effect on others. And the affirmation is, I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. So that is your 2026 overview reading, Libra. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Libra.